I'd like to call Jason Sheffield to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name and address.
Jason Sheffield, 168 Oak Street, Pine Valley.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sheffield.
Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Sir? Mr. Sheffield, have you ever been asked to testify before a court before? Could you please answer verbally, yes or no?
No.
You seem a little bit nervous, are you?
No, no, not too much. I kind of have that under control.
Good, because all we're trying to do here is get to the bottom of what happened on the set of The Cutting Edge on February 8th, 1996. The day Laurel Dillon was shot and killed. Mr. Sheffield, what was your job title at WRCW on February 8, 1996?
Intern. I was hired through Pine Valley University's work-study program.
And the station manager, Liza Colby, she was your supervisor?
Yeah.
Mr. Sheffield, I hate to bring this up again, but you do seem a little nervous.
Well, it's like I told you, I've never testified in court before.
Well, there's nothing to it. You just tell us the facts as you know them. Tell us the truth. Now, what kind of duties does an intern at WRCW perform exactly?
Everything. Run errands, collate reports, host tours, fetch coffee.
Handle props? Namely, the .38 special revolver that was used in an interview with John Doe, the illegal street dealer of guns. The same gun that shot Laurel Dillon 8 days later?
Yes. You see, after that show, Miss Colby ordered me to put that gun and all the others in Mr. Martin's desk drawer, and that's what I did.
Now, did anybody see you do that?
Yes. Janet Green. She was in the studio that day picking up her fan mail from her appearance on The Cutting Edge, and she saw me put the stuff in the drawer.
Now, by stuff, you mean firearms?
Yes.
And that's where those firearms stayed until the day of the shooting, February 8th.
I guess. I didn't keep checking on them or anything.
Tell the court, did you see Janet Green at WRCW on February 8th, the day of the shooting?
Yes.
And where did you see her?
At WRCW in Mr. Martin's office right before the show started.
Was she alone?
No. So Miss Colby ordered me to watch Mrs. Dillon's little kid, Amanda, and then Rudy, the stage manager, poked his head in and said that he needed me on the floor immediately, and that's when Miss Green came in. So, I mean, I swear I forgot about her being dangerous and everything, so I left her alone with the kid.
So knowing everything that you knew about Janet Green, you left her alone with this minor child and those guns?
Yes, I'm sorry. Look, but she is guilty, okay? She pulled the trigger. She's the one that's psycho.
Objection, Your Honor.
She killed that kid's mom, so lock her up.
Order. Mr. Sheffield, that's completely out of order.
All My Children, brought to you by Jet Dry Rinse Agent. Your dishwasher was designed for it.
She killed Laurel Dillon, and everyone knows it.
Enough. Now get control of yourself.
The state apologizes, Your Honor.
It's up to the jury to determine guilt or innocence. Continue.
I have no further questions for this witness.
Let me at him.
Be seated, Miss Green.
It's my turn to cross-examine.
I said sit. Now, the court will take a brief recess. Remember my admonition, do not discuss the case among yourselves. You may step down.
All rise.
What have you got against me?
You're a killer. Shouldn't that be enough?
Jason!
Trevor?
Listen, I just wanted to say I know how hard this is for you. And I admire your strength. I need to get some fresh air. Come on, Tim.
Sorry about that.
You heard?
Yeah. We are two of Pine Valley's twin pariahs. Two people whose jobs deal with very controversial issues.
Yeah, well, there was a time when Trevor and I were like brothers.
Yeah, but he's grieving right now. He lost somebody that he loves. You have to give him time. He'll forgive you. No, really, trust me. You're a very easy person to forgive.
I've got an idea. Why don't we go for a drive for a little while? Huh?
I can't.
Come on, I might clear out some of the cobwebs.
No, not until this whole thing is resolved.
I make you feel better.
Dixie, the only thing that's going to make me feel better is justice.
In session. Mr. Sheffield, please retake the stand. Remember, you're still under oath. Ms. Green, do not waste the court's time with frivolous questions. Stick to the guidelines as instructed. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Jason.
Hello?
On February 8th, 1996, the day Laurel Dillon was killed, you were working as an intern on the set of The Cutting Edge. As part of your duties, did you procure a group of young thugs, neo-Nazis, if you will, to stir up anti-homosexual feelings among the audience?
Well, I wouldn't say that procure is the right word choice, but I happen to know some kids who have some pretty strong feelings about homosexuals, and they were invited to be part of the studio audience.
For the purpose of stirring up trouble?
Well, Miss Colby likes her action.
So the answer is yes?
Yes.
When you and I were in Tad Martin's office, did you see me go anywhere near the desk or put my hands on the gun?
No, you must have taken it after I left.
Objection, Your Honor. Somebody took it. It wasn't me.
Ms. Green, I'm warning you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Please answer the question. Don't editorialize. Were you on the set when Laurel was killed?
No, I wasn't there when you pulled the trigger.
Objection again. I did not pull the trigger.
Mr. Sheffield, the jury will decide who pulled the trigger.
It wasn't me.
Refrain from making judgments or I'll be forced to hold you in contempt. And Mr. Sheffield, don't try my patience. Continue.
If you weren't on that set when somebody pulled the trigger, where were you?
I was in the video library upstairs. Someone needed a clip, and I was the only person that knew where to find it, and I didn't even know about the murder till after the show.
Jason, tell the truth. Just tell the damn truth.
Silence.
Right now.
Court. Quiet in this court.
Tell them, Jason.
Quiet.
Just
Quiet
tell
in
them.
the court. Anyone unable to exhibit proper decorum in these chambers will be escorted out by the bailiff. Is that clear?
I'm sorry.
Ms. Green, please proceed, and make it fast.
Mr. Sheffield, are you telling this jury that you did not witness the shooting of Laurel Dillon?
I was upstairs in the video library. Like I said, I fell asleep and I missed the excitement.
So you brought your friends in, these neo-Nazis, to stir the audience into a frenzy, and then you went to the video library and you went to sleep.
Television is a very stressful industry.
Who are you covering for?
Nobody.
Who are you trying to protect?
Objection. She's badgering the witness.
Sustained. Miss Green, make your point and move on.
My point is that somebody had enough hatred in their heart to aim the gun and pull the trigger, and I submit that this witness knows who that person is, and that maybe he's even friends with that person. Do you have strong opinions about homosexuals, Mr. Sheffield?
I have strong opinions about everything, yes.
Do you hate them?
I hate their lifestyle choice, not them.
We all have strong opinions. Some of us hate gays. Some of us wish they would remain invisible and not press their agendas on us. And there are some who wish all gays were dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Sheffield? So maybe someone who felt a little insecure about their own masculinity went into Tad Martin's office, and they stumbled on the gun, and they used it.
Objection. Speculation.
Sustained.
I'm doing the best job I can. This is my first case. I'm trying to do it right. Haley asked you to be honest. So what is the truth? Did someone on that set want all gay men dead?
No.
Has a gay man ever made a pass at you?
No.
If you ever found yourself being attracted to someone who was gay?
No.
Is it all right to shoot someone if they're gay?
No.
So do you feel sympathy for the victim's family, her children, her husband?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
And would you still feel sympathetic if the victim had been Michael Delaney, a gay man? Or would you have felt vindicated because maybe he deserved it? Maybe he brought this on himself by pressing his agenda? Ooh, wait a minute. Your brother's gay, isn't he? Isn't that right, Mr. Sheffield? Answer the question. Is your brother gay?
He thinks he is.
Well, I must be barking up the wrong tree because you two are very close, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure that you give your brother all the love and support that you can. It doesn't matter that he's gay, right? I mean, you were just doing your job, working up the hatred in the audience that day. It was nothing personal, right?
No.
In fact, since you're not a heterosexual... Oh, I'm sorry. Since you're not a homosexual, you must be very comforted by the fact that your brother has such a wonderful role model as Michael Delaney. In fact, you admire Michael Delaney, don't you? You like him. Michael Delaney is a credit to gay men everywhere.
Delaney, it should have been you, faggot! You should be dead! I was aiming for you! Don't look at me like that. Yes, I got the gun out of Tad's desk, and yes, I pulled the trigger. But my aim was off. Oh, kind of like my life, huh, Kev? Except I hit the wrong person. It wasn't my fault, it was an accident. I'm not guilty, Haley. It's not like I planned to do it. I even tried not to do it. Like AA says, you gotta pick up the phone and make a call. Well, I picked up the phone. I made the call. Haley was too busy to give a damn. Thanks a lot! And Dixie, the one person I thought I could trust, and she turned on me. She sided with that homo. It's sick. I mean, he's sick. Delaney and all the perverts just like him. I mean, you were there. You were at the meetings, you know. It wasn't enough to get him out of the classroom. You wanted his blood, right? But you stupid kids. God, you think you're so cool. Gays are the flavor of the month, huh? Think it's okay to march them down the street? Why don't you march them into cages and exterminate them?
That's enough.
Judge, my kid brother says he's one of them. And that's only because Delaney corrupted him. Taught him American history. Bull! Taught him how to call himself a queer. You're not queer, Kevin.
Mr. Sheffield, of your own free will, are you confessing to the murder of Laurel Dillon?
You're damn right. And I'm not finished either. You. Yes, you, Liza, and your cutting edge and your almighty ratings. Stir the pot, you said. Get out there and make them nice and angry. Use your rage to make it work. Well, I did! You want to take credits for ratings through the roof? Why don't you come up here and take credit for this, you ratings whore? Oh, well, that's just great. I've never seen you shy away from taking credit before!
Silence! Silence in the court, Mr. Sheffield, that's enough.
Dixie? I'm sorry. I know that Jason was your friend. I understand you're upset.
Yes, I am. But I'm not really just upset about Jason. I'm upset because I'm married to his accomplice.
Is that what you think? That I'm as bad as Jason, the man that pulled the trigger?
In a way,
Why?
I think you're worse.
How? Just because I hosted the show, I am now a murderer's accomplice? Is that the way it is?
Jason stirred up that trouble for you. You and your co-conspirator, Liza Colby. You wanted action, you got it.
Nobody in the world could have possibly foretold how that show was going to end.
Character, morals, honor. Laurel's blood is on your hands, Ted. But do you care? No. You got what you wanted. Your career is secure. We'll enjoy it. I'm not going to stick around to watch.
we heard on the police band that there were fireworks down here. Where do you want me to set up?
Look, just go.
Hey, you want witnesses and
No,
jurors?
just get your cameras out of here or you're fired. Do you hear me?
Don't sweat it, just go.
You may...
Why, Jace? How could you do this?
Michael? Hey, say something.
She died for me.
No. Jason is just a very sick boy.
My sister died because of me.
No, Michael.
That bullet that killed her had my name on it. How does that happen?
Michael, it's not your fault. It's ours. All of us. All of us who said and did stupid, hateful things, not thinking, not caring who we were hurting. Hate breeds hate. And we're all guilty.
The American Broadcasting Company, ABC.